So how are we going to do this? Actually, to do this, there are 3 steps used to do user experience optimization. The first step is negative elimination. We go on to the positive enhancement and personalization at scale. I'll be explaining this from the next slide, but we need to start from the bottom. We start from the negative elimination. So let's look at how we should be doing this. What is negative elimination? Negative elimination. Users cannot acknowledge good experience if they have a negative experience at the beginning. So even if there might be very good products, very good services on the website, people need to reach there first. And if they come to visit the top page and they just leave, obviously they're not going to be able to see that or learn from that, find that good experience. So what we need to do first is websites need to eliminate negative aspects first. Then we do the positive. So what are the factors of negative experiences? There are a few factors which I'll explain. These are very important. It doesn't depend on the industry, and probably every website needs to look at this. The first part is page speed, obviously. So even if you have very good content, if it takes time for that content to appear in the user's browsers, obviously they're going to leave the website. As you can see from this report by Google, which was done in 2017, as page load time goes from 1 second to 3 seconds, the probability of bounce, which means the bounce means people come to the website, they only see one page and just leave the website. Obviously, this is not good for any type of website, as you cannot understand or do a conversion with one page. So if it goes to 1 to 3 seconds, the probability of bounce increases 32%. So if the bounce rate of a certain website is like about 40%, and if it goes to 1 to 3 seconds, it's going to be multiplied by 1.3, leading to about 52%, etc., etc. So as you can see, and probably everyone has had that experience as well. When they go to try and see a website, you cannot see, the content takes ages. Is it my problem? Is it their problem? You don't know. And then you were not able to visit that content. And that obviously is going to have a negative experience. So how long should page speeds be? Obviously, it's something you might be wondering. This was done by the research by Google as well. And this is for Japan. So average speed index. As you can see, this is divided by industries: automotive, consumer, packaged goods, finance, etc. So roughly at the moment in Japan, this is roughly about 5 seconds. This is for mobile. If you want to see more details, yes, you can go to see the link or in the search with these keywords. So but we have only about 4 to 5 seconds is the average time we have at the moment. Oh, by the way, I'll be giving you the link to the download of this file at the end of the webinar. So I'll be giving you the PDF. So if you can wait a few moments, I'll be giving the URL in the chat at the end of this presentation. But it's only about 5 seconds, and actually Google recommends about 3 to 3.5 seconds if you go see the article. And if you, for example, if your website has like an average speed of like 8 to 10 seconds, that is obviously going to have a negative impact, as you saw on the previous slide here. You can check the page speed in analytics tools such as Google Analytics or Adobe Analytics. So if you want to check how long it takes your website to show in the users, and I recommend doing it in only mobile data only, but you can probably go check that as well. Yes, but this bounce rate actually changes according to the website type. So if it's like only blogs or contents, obviously you're going to have a very high bounce rate. And obviously, I get asked questions in seminars like, our website's bounce rate's about 50%. Is that high, low compared to the industry, etc., etc. So myself, I don't have a straight answer, but I've looked at a few articles relating to this content, which might be very interesting. So this might be a rough guideline to about the bounce rates depending on the website type. So e-commerce and retail websites usually have a low bounce rate from about 20 to 45%. So maybe if your website has a bounce rate more than 50%, that might be a worrying sign. But as you can see in the bottom, landing pages, the dictionaries, blogs, and portals usually going to have a very high bounce rate. So maybe if you like have a blog and your bounce rate's like about 60%, that's probably very low. But that will probably be high for e-commerce website. So this might be act as a guideline. This is done, yes, another bounce rate data, benchmark bounce rates by channel. So obviously this affects bounce rate as well. So it depends if you're going to come from emails or organic search, and it's across with the types of industry cross channel. So it depends, as you can see. And as you can see on the general trend is you tend to get a high bounce rate for display ads, and usually a low bounce rate for email or referrals in organic sites. So this might act as a benchmark as well. So first thing we need to do is not stop them from leaving the website in the first page. And another thing you need to think about is removing users' FUDs. What this stands for is fear, uncertainty, doubt. I'll explain this in more details. Fear is, am I looking at the right website? Is this the right website? Is this the website which I need to understand? Is this what I want? Or is it something like other affiliate site or something which is not good? Is it an official site where I can buy, a bag from Kate Spade? Is this the real site? That's what I think I need to communicate. You don't want people from leaving the website. Uncertainty. Is there any other better products for myself? You need to give them confidence. Should I buy? Is there any other better products? Maybe if there is, probably you need to show that. You need to show that your product is safe, very useful, cheap. I don't know. It depends on what type of product you're using, but you need to remove users' uncertainty. And finally, you need to remove users' doubt. Can I trust this website and company? Is there enough information for people to remove their doubts? Maybe if you want to buy something like an online service, is this company going to be here next year? Can you rely on that?
Should I ask a question?
Oh, of course, yes, please.
What is it popular phrase FUD?
Yes. Yes, it's not used in only marketing industry. Yes, but obviously offline retail as well, or in engineering as well. Yes, but if you're interested, you can probably search FUD, and there's probably lots of examples. Yes, FUD. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so the first thing is to remove users' fear. The second part is then it's positive enhancement. So what is positive enhancement? After negative is eliminated, positive communication is possible. So it's no good saying that your site's interesting, wonderful, or product's the best if you cannot remove the negative elimination hasn't been done. So first of all, positive enhancement, user needs need to be understand. What kind of information, what is positive for users? And finally, which I'll explain later, the moment of truth is very important as well. Sending the right message to the right people at the right time, which I'll explain later. So what kind of needs do users have? Let's check this. Users' needs are usually divided into 4 areas. Do, know, go, and buy. For do means they want to take a certain action. Know means they want to understand something. Go is they want to go to somewhere. And buy is something they want to buy. They want to purchase a product. So first there's the 4 user needs, and to create positive enhancement for these 4 types of users, these are something which is very important. Do say like they want to learn English, or yes, they want to learn the piano. Maybe very other options as well. But what users want is they want to do it as easily as possible. So they want to do. Mainly, users usually don't want to do something very difficult or something which is very time consuming. So ideally, you can do it easily and probably without failure. So if you're going to learn English, they probably don't want to fail. And it might take time, but they weren't able to learn English after 20 minutes. 20 hours. That probably won't be very good. Third is they want to do it continuously. So it's not about just doing it for like 1 week or 2 weeks. If they can do it continuously, and if possible easily, then probably users will do that. So that is the type of information which you need to send to the users. Our service can be done easily. You won't fail. You can do it continuously. To do that, obviously, you need a wide range of contents, maybe word of mouth as well. There's a wide range of options. So that depends on the site. So I won't go into the details there, but that is what we need for do. For no, like you wanted to understand what KPI stands for, how the coronavirus affects people. You want to, yes, if you want information, users want it quickly. So they want to go to the conclusion as fast as possible, obviously, and they want to learn it obviously quite correctly. So obviously, wrong information is going to be very bad for the users, and they want to know it precisely, more in detail. So how the corona is going to affect the economy, the medical industry, etc., etc. Precise is obviously important as well. So if someone wants to go to, so if you're going to the Go. If someone wants to go somewhere, like a holiday, or they want to go to the Narita airport, people want to go there cheaply, obviously, economics-wise, yes, and they want to take the smart route. So, like, maybe there might be a coupon which they may be able to use, or if they go in a certain time frame, it might be sort of slightly, cheaper or good. Or they want to go to that place with stressless situation. So they don't want to be going through a crowded place. They don't want to get lost in the Shinjuku station, etc. So that's the type of information which you need to send to the users. If they want to buy something, they want to buy it with value. So yes, with speed as well and with quality. So these are the 3 things which you need to convey to the users.